All right, so let us begin. Great. So, good day, everyone. Find a chair. Chairs allow us to have a nice tall spine and have good posture while we're doing some twisting. We're going to be doing some twisting and heart opening today. So today's theme is, our practice is to become aware of the air elements. So we live in elements, right? We've done earth and water and fire, and today is air. And the air element is related and connected to the heart chakra, which is obviously right here, heart chakra. So we're going to begin today with a mudra. So mudras are little hand gestures that direct energy to particular parts of our body to open up the flow in that area. So we're going to come into Anjali Mudra. We're very familiar with that, just hands together at our heart. We're going to lift our elbows up. You can rest your hands onto your heart, that sternum area, and just gently, very gently press your palms together and close your eyes and just arrive in this space. Good. Arrive in this space. And notice where you are today, where you're at today. How are you feeling mentally, physically, emotionally? And just be okay with whatever that is, knowing that things constantly are changing, especially our emotions and our bodies and all of that. So just be okay with where you're at. Yeah. We're going to take a nice big breath in and just let it go. Good. Now breathing in, let the belly rise and then the heart rise. And then breathing out, let the heart relax and the belly relax. Relax your shoulders, even though your hands are at your heart. And let's just do about 4 or 5 nice full yogic breaths. Nice and slow at your own pace. Breathe in slow and deep and long. And if at any point in time, your hands, your arms, your shoulders get tired, you can just release the mudra and bring your palms up on your lap. This is an option. Just feeling that heart rise and then the heart settle. Yeah. Each time, maybe the breath is a little deeper, a little longer. Maybe the exhale is a little more extended. But actually feeling that air going into the nostrils, down into our lower lungs and filling up the lungs and filling up the heart. And the next time that you breathe out fully, if you haven't already, just release, let the hands gently and gracefully float down to your thighs, palms are up. Yeah, so this air element is a channel, it's our channel for clear communication and also self-expression. So it gives us the ability to act from a compassionate place in our heart, right? That's why heart, a place from love, which we associate with the heart as well, and healing and hope. And when this air element, when this heart chakra is not open, it can create feelings of jealousy or anxiety or fear. Yeah. And so keeping that open, keeping this breath nice and open, the heart nice and open, allows us to just naturally have more compassion. All right. And then now, You can either keep your eyes closed, you can float your palms down on your lap. We're going to begin to move the body a little bit. Yeah. So let's just take some head rolls. So we do this every class. So inhaling to one side and up, and exhaling the head to the other side and forward. And again, take inventory of how your neck feels on this day, in this moment. So just do about 3 or 4 small circles with the head. At some point when the head comes forward, you'll pause and then reverse, go the opposite direction, breathing, using your breath to movement. That's what makes yoga one of the things that makes it unique as a, I guess, exercise, because we very conscious of breath to movement, never stopping the breath. Sometimes in some of the breathing techniques we do, but not while we're moving. Next time the head comes forward, pause and slowly lift the head back up. Good. Relax your arms down. Just let them relax. Let the shoulders hang heavy. Press into your feet and lift your shoulders up to your ears. And exhale, relax. Press down and inhale, lift the shoulders up. I just got an adjustment there. And exhale. I don't know if you could hear it, but it was pretty loud. And one more time. Press into your feet. Guess I needed that. And exhale, relax. All right. And then just bending your elbows, floating your elbows up to about shoulder height. Let's just bring it one hand above the other. And let's just move the elbows forward and back. Yeah. So we're working on the areas of the body that the heart chakra are connected to. Is the thymus gland right behind our sternum here, of course the heart. Yeah. Good. This is also about our circulation, blood circulation, right? The heart pumping the blood through the body. Yeah. So circulation. We need that in this chilly time. Good. All right. A couple more here. And then relax. Relax the arms down. And then inhale, breath. Now we're just going to float the arms again about halfway up, the arms extended. We're going to give ourselves a big hug. So we're going to take a breath in. And as you exhale, cross your arms in front of your chest, grab your shoulders, drop your head, and just give yourself a hug this morning. Yeah, good. And then inhale, slowly bring the arms back out. Keep the heart lifted. We're going to do that one more time. Opposite arm on top. So cross forward, grab onto the shoulders, drop your head, just relax your head and give yourself a hug. Good. And inhale, fan your arms out. Good. Relax the arms, relax the shoulders, bend the elbows. So coming into cactus pose, we're going to reach the upper arms back. And then keep the back of your neck long as you just lift your chin up slightly. And breathe into your chest, your heart, your lungs. Just keeping open. Just the gesture of looking up slightly. You know, when you're outside, just take time if you're on a walk to just stop and look up. The other day, it was such a beautiful day, and there were no clouds in the sky, and I saw that Colorado blue sky. So uplifting. And when you're ready, exhale, relax the arms forward and just let them come down. Relax the arms down again and just gently roll. Be kind to yourself. Just gently roll, shoulders forward and back. Yeah. And relax. Good. All right. So we're going to come to a little cobra. We're going to take a nice breath in, find our tall spine. And as you exhale, feel like you're hinging at your hips and trying to lay your low belly onto your thighs. As you keep the spine straight, the head above the shoulders, and just come forward to wherever you land here. And then bring your elbow one at a time onto your thighs. Good. And then the fingers are extended forward. So we're coming into a seated cobra pose here. We're going to extend the spine long. So just looking down at the floor, just look to reach the top of your head forward. And then gently press into your elbows and forearms that are on your thighs and start to drag your forearms back towards your hip bones. And then keeping the back of the neck long, you're going to slowly lift the head up just to where it is comfortable for you. So just having that intention of keeping that spine extended, giving space to those vertebrae in your spine, and breathe. Such a great pose for opening up this heart chakra. And relax. Just let the head fall down. Yeah, again. Good. All right. And then we're going to bring one hand to our thigh and the other hand to our thigh and slowly come back up. All right. I'm going to do a little cat-cow pose, but arms a little bit different today. So we're going to lean forward just a little bit. Bring your elbows out and your hands on your thighs. Yeah, good. All right, so about halfway, midway up your thighs. And you're going to lift your heart and look up. And then you're going to just drop your head and reach your back gently towards the back of the chair for cat pose. And then press into your palms and gently, slowly lift the heart, lift the chin, look up, and exhale, round it out. Yeah, just drop your head. Very gentle. Now let's do that one more time. Inhale, lift the heart, look up, and exhale, round it out. Good. And then slowly come back up. Good. Bring your hands back forward here. Yeah. And wiggle it out. Wiggle it out. Wiggle out those shoulders. Shake out the hands. Some blood flow in your fingers. Good. Now we're going to come into a nice, really nice back stretch for our upper back. Thread the needle. So let's start with our hands on our knees here. And then we're going to lean forward just a little bit. Good. And then we're going to look down towards the floor. Now we're going to drop our right arm down alongside our right leg. Good. And then we're going to press into those feet there that we're looking at. And we're going to inhale and reach that right arm out to the side and up towards the ceiling, just as far as is comfortable on your body. Yeah, and you can even look to the right. Good. And then as you exhale, we're going to slowly let that right arm descend. We're going to bend the right elbow, bring the palm up, and start to slide your right forearm behind your left forearm and rest that right forearm on your left thigh. Like we're threading, like our right hand is the needle and we're threading it through. Good. And just take it again to where it's comfortable on your body. Your palm is up. Yeah. Take a breath in. And if it's available to you, just let that right shoulder relax and sink down towards that right leg. And then maybe slide that right hand a little further towards that left wall. But just find your range of motion, what feels good on your body. Yeah. So stretching out the back of the shoulders or upper back, that thoracic spine. It's hard to, because that part of our spine doesn't move, it's hard to find motion for it, to stretch for it. This is a good one. Good. All right. And then when you're ready to come out, you're going to press down into your left palm and slowly start to lift the body up. And that right arm will just start to naturally come out from behind that left forearm. And slowly sit up and bring both hands to our knees. Good. All right. Nice, isn't it? And wiggle out the shoulders. Notice the difference. Maybe the right shoulder feels a little more loose now than the left. Good. And now we're going to lean forward again, just nice and easily. We're going to relax that left arm now down alongside our left thigh. On an inhale breath, we're going to start to raise that left arm up towards the sky. First out to the side, and then as high as is comfortable. on this side. Notice if there's any difference on this side than there was on the other. Good. And breathe. Good. And then on your next exhale breath, start to let that left arm float down. When it's about halfway, you're going to bend that elbow, bring the palm up, and start to slide that left arm behind the right. Yeah. And then lean forward a little more. And stretch that left arm towards the right wall. Let's take a breath in. And as you exhale, see if you can just relax that left shoulder towards that left thigh. Stretch that left arm out to the right. And just take this to where it's comfortable on your body. It's also good for a nice squeeze of our gut, our intestines, our colon. Yeah, so big breath, and the bigger we breathe, the more we're massaging those internal organs while we're stretching this upper back. Yeah, good. Now when you're ready, you can slowly come back out. You're gonna press down into your right palm, start to float the body up, and just very gracefully, slowly bring the body all the way up, and bring that left hand back to your thigh and relax. And again, let's shake out the fingers. All right, let's bend the elbows here and just stretch your fingers wide and wiggle your fingers, and then make a fist. And then stretch your fingers wide and make a fist. Good. And one more, stretch those fingers wide and make a fist. Good. And shake it out. Nice. All right, we're gonna do little warrior versions and seated, and we're also gonna do a couple standing. Yeah. So warrior poses just really help to address almost all chakras, almost all elements of our body. So we're gonna do a form of warrior one seated. So we're gonna take our right leg, our right foot, and start to slide it back and come up onto your toe, and then maybe the top of your foot, and tug that foot underneath your chair. Now it might be easier if you scoot forward in your chair so you have a little more space, but we're gently just bringing the knee down towards the floor. Yeah, just find a way to be comfortable. So this also stretches the top of the foot, which is almost never, I mean, how many poses do we do stretching the top of the foot? So it's nice for that. All right, and then we're just gonna gently float our arms forward and up. Good. And feel the heart lift. And again, you can keep that back of your neck long and just lift the chin slightly. And find a couple breaths here in this warrior one pose. Opening up that sternum. Our little thymus gland sits behind the sternum at our chest. And that has some responsibility for our, I can't think of words today. Our immune system. Yeah. And then let's bring those hands, those arms down. Just happens sometimes. It was so windy here yesterday afternoon. I don't know if any of you felt like off kilter, but wow. Yeah. And that can do it. Wind can bring up that vata, that monkey mind in us. Let's take our right hand behind our head, slowly bring that foot back next to the left. Good. Now we're gonna take this right leg and step it out to the side. Now we're gonna find a nice tall spine, shoulders back and down. And then we're going to easily float our arms out to warrior two pose. So we're pressing down into our feet gently. Good. Reaching the fingers to either side of the room. And then we're gonna turn and look over the right middle finger. Such a nice pose. Keep the thighs moving back, not caving in. And just breathe here for a couple breaths. Such a beautiful pose, opening up our hips. Yes. And then release, bring the gaze back, relax the arms down. Good. Now again, we're gonna bring that right palm up, and we're just going to lay that forearm onto our thigh. It can be up here, depending on your back. You know, we wanna keep this left shoulder back so that we have our spine in nice alignment. So just come to wherever it's comfortable for you to lay that arm on your thigh. Relax the left hand down, turn the left palm out slightly, and on an inhale breath, just nice and easily raise that left arm up. And exhale, stretch long and just lean over. Let your toes press into the floor. Tuck your belly back. Keep that left shoulder reaching back. You can even look underneath that left arm to help that. Getting a nice little side bend stretch. And breathe. 2 and 1. Press into your feet, slowly bring your body back up, and exhale, bend that elbow, let the arm relax down. So pretty, yeah, graceful. Hands on our thighs, heel toe your right foot back next to the left. Good. Let's do that on the other side. So much of yoga can be done sitting in a chair. And again, it's really nice to keep our body in good alignment, to keep our spine in good alignment when we're doing that. So when the body's aligned, then there's no injury. It's when you're doing things fast and not thinking and there's misalignment that your muscles, can seize up. Yeah. Slide that left foot underneath your chair. Maybe you come to the top of your chair, top of your foot. Yeah. Good. And if that's not comfortable, you can just take that left foot and just slide it back a little bit. That actually gives a nice stretch for the calf too. So either tucking under or sliding back. Good. Nice tall spine. On an inhale breath, just easily float your arms up. Keep your arms relaxed. Lift the chest, lift the chin up slightly. Find a few breaths there. So just take this easily, no struggle. Take the struggle out of the poses. And you'll know when you're struggling because probably your breath won't be long and easy. Good. And then exhale, just let the arms float back down. Keep the shoulders relaxed as your arms descend. And take that left hand behind that thigh and you can help to slide it out from underneath your chair. Check in with your nice tall spine and your shoulders back. Excuse me, and then step that left foot out to the side. Good. And coming into warrior two, this on this side, lift the chest, shoulders back, shoulders square forward, and float the arms out to either side. Good. Take a nice breath in here. Exhale, relax the shoulders back and down. You can turn your gaze and look over that middle left finger. And keep those thighs reaching back. Toes gently pressing into the floor. Maybe smile on the face. And relax into this beautiful warrior two pose. Yeah. Stretching those fingers to either side of the walls gently. And then on an exhale breath, slowly relax the head, bring the head forward, relax the arms down. Nice. And just give the shoulders a little roll. Yeah. Good. And we're going to bring that left palm up now, keeping your shoulders squared so that you're not facing this extended leg. And then wherever it's comfortable for you, you can lay your wrist, the top of your wrist or forearm. You can be up high, you can come down. Just take it to where your body feels good. Good. Relax the right hand down, turn the right palm forward. Now using that leverage, pressing down into that left arm, reach the right arm out and up. Yeah, you can even be pressing into your feet and your toes. Take a breath in once you get up. And exhale, reach up and over. That right arm can be in cactus pose if extension is not feeling good. Yeah, and keep that right shoulder gently reaching back so it's not caving forward. And maybe even look under the right arm slightly. And breathe. So you're pressing into that left forearm, your tummy's tucked back to protect your back. And you're breathing now into this left side rib cage. Your right side. Good. And then press into your feet and slowly bring the body back up. And exhale, release that arm down. Just just let it float gently, gracefully. Come out slowly. Yeah. Bring your hands onto your thighs. Find your nice tall spine and heel toe your foot back next to the right. Good. And release. Shake it out. Roll the shoulders. Blink the eyes. Well, let's just find a nice tall spine before we stand here. We're going to take a breath in and exhale. Bring your head over to the right as far as it'll go. And inhale forward, making sure that you're not tucking your chin, that your chin stays parallel to the floor. And exhale it over to the other side. Checking it out. Inhale forward. We want to keep that range of motion in our neck as long as possible, especially as we age. You know, to look back over your shoulder. I mean, we still do that sometimes when we drive, you know, take that glance back, and this will help us to be able to do that. That way we can see. And the next time the head comes forward, pause. Yeah, good. All right, roll it out. We're gonna make our way to a stand. You can feel free to remain in your chairs here. So it's sliding the feet back just slightly. Again, this is heart chakra today. We're gonna lead with that heart chakra, push it forward and up as we stand. So leaning forward, press your heart forward, slowly bring it back up. Good. And just take yourself over to the back of your chair here. Nice, good. And just wiggle it out, wiggle out your body, wiggle out your feet. Yeah, just move however it feels organic for you. Yeah. Shoulders, just shake off any bits of tension that you might have built up. Yes, good. And bringing your hands to your hips and bringing the gaze a little bit wide. Good. Relax the arms down and let's just draw side to side here, nice and gently. Just releasing any tension in your back. Yeah, inhaling, exhaling, ever so gently. Like a beautiful dance. Good. And slowly come back forward and then bring your feet back to that hip distance apart. Good. Yeah, and roll out the shoulders. Good. Tucking the tummy in. We're going to come to a sun salutation, to move in a sun salutation. So you might want to have your chair in front of you, maybe a little forward here, as we move through a nice little sun salutation. Yeah. All right. So standing in the back of your chair, find mountain pose. So palms are forward, toes are pressing into the floor. Always trying to keep that low belly back. Yeah, good. All right. So we're going to breathe in and bring our hands into that Anjali Mudra and exhale it out. Good. Breathe in and reach your fingers forward and gently reach the arms up. Stretch up tall. You can even look up slightly. And exhale. Bring your hands to your chair. Good. Bend your knees and just come to dropping your head. Little forward fold. Good. And then we're going to take the right foot on an inhale breath and step it back onto the right ball of your foot, coming into a lunge. And then we're going to lift the head. Yes. And if you're feeling like you're too far away from your chair, you can come forward. Yeah, a little bit. Yes. A little bend in this left knee. Good. And then we're going to inhale and reach the arms forward and up, just like we did when we were sitting. Stretch the heart up. Exhale, bring that hand down. Look down at the floor. On an inhale breath, bring your right foot forward. On an exhale breath, gently step your left foot back on the ball of your foot. Yeah, that heels straight back. Lift the heart. On an inhale breath, reach up. You can even look up slightly. Get nice and long in your spine. Yeah, so we're stretching this hip flexor to that front of the thigh. Exhale, bring the hands back down, look down. On an inhale breath, bring that left foot forward. Good. Look up. And then we're going to start to walk back into downward facing dog. So just find a nice L shape in the body. Bend the knees, allow the knees to soften, looking down at the floor. And on an inhale breath, look up between your hands. So lift your heart and your chin, coming into Cobra pose. And exhale, look back down at the floor. Good. And now on an inhale breath, you're gonna step the right foot forward and then step the left foot forward. And then lift the hearts, come to a stand, release your arms. On an inhale breath, reach your arms out and up, back into Anjali Mudra above your head. And exhale, just float your hands down. Nice. Back to the beginning and release the arms down. So as you're floating through this, we'll just do the other side. We'll just do that on the other side. Yeah, so as you're moving through these steps, just make it easy for yourself. Don't try to go too far. Yeah, just make it nice and gentle, and adjust. Take time to adjust if when you land it doesn't feel good. So arms down alongside the body. On an inhale breath, bring the hands out and into Anjali Mudra. Good. Take a breath in, exhale it out. On an inhale breath, reach your fingers forward and up and stretch up, look up, maybe even lean back slightly if it feels good on your back. Belly's tucked in, no. And then exhale, soften the knees and let the hands float to the back of your chair and just drop your head. Coming into forward fold. Good. And now on an inhale breath, we're gonna step that left foot back into a lunge. Good. And then on an inhale breath, you're gonna look up, bring the body above the hips and reach the arms up if that's available to you. Yeah, take a nice big breath in and exhale it out. Bring the hands back to the chair, look down. On an inhale breath, bring your left foot forward. Step your right foot back. Again, little bend in that left knee. Reach that right heel towards the back room, straight back. Lift the chest, look up. Good. And if it's available to you, reach your arms up. You can always just do one arm too. Yes. Nice big breath in. Lift that heart, look up slightly. And exhale, bring your hands back to your chair, looking down. On an inhale breath, bring that right foot forward. Good. And then on your next exhale breath, just start to step your foot back, find downward facing dog. Bend the knees, stretch your hips back, reach the crown of your head forward. Take a breath in, exhale it out. On an inhale breath, keep your lower body where it is. Just push your heart up and lift your chin up slightly. Coming into Cobra pose. Nice stretch for your back. And then exhale, bring the head back down between the arms or towards there. Good. And now on an inhale breath, just gently step your right foot forward, step your left foot forward. Bring the body straight back up. On an inhale breath, reach the arms out and up. And as you exhale, release the hands back to Anjali Mudra. So beautiful. Nice, nice, nice. And wiggle it out. And shake it out. Good. All right. And let's see, what do we want to do? All right, we're going to do a little warrior one forward fold. So be mindful of your chair. We're going to be leaning forward slightly, so we don't want to bonk our head on our chair here. But we're going to just find now our warrior one leg. So we're going to start with our right leg. Good. And we're going to step that right foot back. I'm going to just take my chair out so you can see. So you're on the heel this time. You're not on the ball of your foot like we were. We're dropping the heel. Yes. And there's a slight little bend in this left knee. Good. We're going to take our hands onto our hips. You're just going to square your hips to the front. So if you have to widen your stance, then experiment with that a little bit. Yeah, good. All right. And then stretch your elbows back, open your chest, just get nice and tall in your spine. And now on an inhale breath, reach the arms forward and up. Yeah, and again, you can have one hand on the back of your chair. Yeah. Take a nice big breath in, look up. And on an exhale breath, release the arms forward and down. And then draw your arms back and interlace your hands behind your back. Just bring your palms together behind your back and stretch your shoulders back. Good. And take a nice big breath in. And if it's available to you, as you exhale, keep your spine long and just start to bow the body forward. Yeah, just to wherever it is comfortable on your back. You can keep your arms pressing into your low back, or if you want to get more of a shoulder stretch, you can reach those arms up. So go wherever it feels comfortable on you today, and breathe. Yeah. So these warrior poses get our circulation going, all different parts of the body. Good. And when you're feeling ready, you can relax your hands onto your lap. If they were up, you can start to drag your hands towards the floor, press into your feet, and very slowly allow the body to come back up. Yeah, good. And once up, hop. Just stretch your shoulders gently back, and then release your arms. Good. All right. And then you can either hold on to your chair or hands on your hips. We're going to bring just gently that right foot back next to the left. Good. We're just going to do that on the other side. So finding our warrior one on this side. Step your foot back. Yeah. You can widen your stance, get a little wider. Yeah. Little soft bend in this right knee. Maybe the left toes are on an angle just out to the corner of the room. Yeah. And square your hips to the front of the room. Belly's tucked in. Chest is nice and open. Reach your elbows back. Lift your chin up. Open up that whole front of your body. Really helps with getting rid of anxiety and fear and stress if we look up and open our hearts. Yeah, and exhale, relax now. Good. And on an inhale now, we can reach the arms forward and up. Good. Stretch up tall. Good. Find your warrior one. Press into your toes. And then exhale, release your hands down. Slide your hands back. Interlace your hands behind your back. Maybe you go one finger over and while you interlace behind you. So it'll feel a little strange. And if not, just clasping there. See if you can touch your palms together. Good. And again, let's use our feet. You're in this pose and you're pressing into your toes. That's giving you stability. That's working our feet. Yeah, that helps us to keep strong. Our feet are the thing that hold us up. Yeah. Slide your hands down towards the floor. Open your heart. And if it feels okay on your body, on an exhale breath, inch forward at your hips and just keep the spine long. Keep the head coming forward and look towards the floor. And if you feel like you want to, you can drop the crown of your head down. Yeah. If you feel like you want to, you can lift your arms up towards the sky and breathe. Today for me, it feels good to leave my arms on my back. Feels like some support. You decide. And breathe for 2 more. Getting some oxygen into our head, brain. And when you're ready, relax your hands down onto your back. Start to drag your hands towards the floor as you slowly bring your body back up. Good. And once up, release your hands behind you there. And you can either hold on to the back of your chair, lean forward a little bit. You can bring your hands onto your hips, leaning forward a little bit. On an inhale breath, bring that left foot next to the right. Really nice work, everybody. Shake it out. All right, speaking of back support, let's come back into our mountain pose here. Nice tall spine, shoulders back, palms forward, belly tucked, knees lift. I feel like I sound like a commander when I say that, but feels good to just let the body stand up nice and tall. Yeah, our skeleton has a lot of, I think I've just read that when a baby's born, the spine is straight. And then as we live and do things and walk and do our life, is when the spine starts to get that curve, right? And so just trying to recondition that spine to get a little straighter, especially as we age, it gets even more of an S shape. Yeah, good, nice and tall. All right, we're gonna take our hands and just lay them on your back. Yes, and just like massage your low back there, this kidney area, adrenal glands. Yeah, good. And if that doesn't work for you, you can just clasp your hands behind your back. Again, bringing the toes forward, nice tall spine. And just take and soften your knees here. So bend your knees a little bit, reach your elbows back. Do this very gently and lift the chin up slightly. Look to where the ceiling meets the wall. And if you feel like it, you can even close your eyes. Yeah. And just feel that support, you know, that somebody's got your back. Your higher self has your back. Yeah. So to let loose, you know, do your best during the course of the day and then release, surrender the rest to something higher, your higher self, your intuition. Yeah. And when you're feeling ready, you can gently flutter the eyes open and slide your hands down. Doing all this opening of our heart really helps with anxiety and stress. Yes. And just overall general happiness. Okay, we're going to come to this right side of our chair here. We'll do one more standing pose here before we settle down back into our chairs. So we're going to do our tree balance today. And if you were a tree and you were outside yesterday, you would have been swaying side to side a lot. So maybe we'll sway a little bit. Yes. So find those mountain legs, right? Kneecaps are lifted. Relax your kneecaps and just let the weight drop into your legs. I just want you to feel that difference. Hold on to your chair and close your eyes. And now just engage your kneecaps like you want to squeeze them up. So you feel your hamstrings, your glutes, your thighs, all boom, engaging just by the tendency to want to lift your kneecaps up. I hope you felt that difference. And then it really helps with our stability, right? Our strength in our legs. It helps us to sit and stand easier. And we do that a lot in our society. You know, we're sitting a lot. Yeah. So anyway, nice, strong legs. Good. Shift the weight, most of the weight, 80 to 90% in this inside leg, your left leg, and bend your right knee. Okay. And now keeping that spine nice and tall. That really helps with balance, right? Keeping the heart lifted, looking straight ahead, even lifting the chin up slightly. Yeah. Feel it like you're 10 feet tall. And good. You can keep your knee here. If you want to take the knee out to the side to open the hip, that's an option. Bring the bottom of your foot to the inside of your ankle for some stability. You can also bring the bottom of your foot to the inside of your calf, to your, you know, it's the shin. Yeah, good, but not your knee. All right, so find that nice tall spine. Find your balance. There's a little bit of wobble. That's good. That's okay. Now see if you can let go of your chair and find your Anjali Mudra. Yes, and maybe float the elbows out to the side and even lay your fingers on your heart like we did when we started. Belly buttons tucking in. Yeah, and again, little wobble is good. That's your brain talking to the body. If you want to slowly separate your hands and lift your hands up towards the sky, either straight up or on a V. Yeah, just bring your awareness to your lifted heart. And breathe here, feeling so strong, so stable. Yeah, belly's tucked in. Good. If you want more of I'm a little wobbly today, but if you want more of a challenge, you can soften your gaze or even gently close your eyes and see if you can stay upright. Yes. And if you topple out, just gently do that, topple, and then come back. One more breath here. Hopefully you're breathing through this big, beautiful tree and you're just naturally swaying a little bit. Yeah. And now let's bring our hands into Anjali Mudra above our head. Slowly float your hands down to your heart. Good. And then gently hands back onto your chair. One hand. And then bring your knee back forward. If it's out, and release. And shake it out. So beautiful. Yes, our tree. Good. Lots of work going on there when we're doing that. Now let's go now over to the other side. Okay, so find your nice tall spine. Yeah, and just when you've arrived here, just notice your legs. Were your knees sort of, soft and your weight all dumped down into your legs? Yeah, let's engage those kneecaps. Lift your kneecaps up. Feel your glute muscles engage. These are big muscles back here that we sit on, right? And they get lazy when we sit a lot. So any opportunity to get them engaged, yes, get them strong is good. All right, let's find our tree on this side. So nice tall spine, look forward, even chin lifted slightly. Good. Rock the weight into the inside leg, your right leg, and bend your left knee. And if this is where you feel like staying today, this is perfect. Yes. If you feel like taking that knee out to the side and bringing the bottom of your foot to the inside of your ankle, and you can bring the foot to the inside of your calf if you want a little bit more. Good. So find your balance first. Yes. Let's see if you can float your hands into Anjali Mudra. Float your elbows out. Rest your thumbs onto your heart. Ah, beautiful tree. And feel free to stay here if you'd like. Feel free to reach your arms straight up or out to a V and breathe. And again, you can take this to wherever you want. If you want to sway your upper body side to side for a little challenge, more challenge, you can do that. If you want to soften or close your eyes, that's an option for you. Or just stare at a spot that's not moving and breathe. Notice the difference on this side versus the other side. You feel more stable on this side, less, the same. Good. One more breath here. Just honoring the sun in this beautiful day and opening up our hearts. And then bring your palms together and float your hands down to your heart. Good. And go ahead and release that leg away and shake it out. Nice. Good balancing. Good work, everyone. And you have earned your seat at the class. So we're going to come to the front of our chair. Good. And position yourself before you sit down. Engage these thighs, engage these glutes, send your hips back. Yeah, like you're sitting on a stool, like our chair pose. Good. And then really push your legs as if you're pushing them out into your hands to use these thighs to sit. And at any point in time, you can grab the back of the seat of your chair and float your hips down. Nice. Good. All right. So we're scooted forward a little bit in our chairs. So let's arrive in our seat now, having a nice tall spine, shoulders back, body relaxed. Let's take a nice big deep breath in and let it go. And good. Another deep breath in and let it go. And good. We're going to lean forward slightly. We're going to grab behind our left or our right, your right knee. Yeah. And if you can, just give that right knee a hug, right? So you're keeping your shoulders back, hugging that right thigh into your belly and your chest. And let's circle these toes and feet and reverse. If that's lifting this leg up is too much, keep that toe down. Yeah. And now as you're up here, if it's available to you, we're going to come into our hip opener. So bringing the outside of the shin, the ankle, or the foot onto this left leg. Yeah, keep a nice tall spine. This is feeling like too much to you today. Yes, an option is to either cross at your legs or cross at your ankles. Yes, so you either cross at your ankles or have your leg up top here. We'll all eventually get into cross leg. All right, lift your toes up if you're up here. If you're at your ankles, you're just letting that right leg drop. Let's lift the chest. Send those shoulders back. Tuck your tummy in. And as you exhale, start to come forward. Yeah, just lean the body forward. Relaxing that right thigh open and find your breath. Yeah, just opening up that hip a little bit. I'm very tight today for some reason. So just notice that. And again, just be okay with wherever you are today. Yeah. On an inhale breath, slowly bring the body back up. Good. And you can either remain crossed at your ankles if you're there. If you're here, we're just going to cross the legs. Or if you were crossed at the ankles and you want to cross your legs, you can do that too. We're going to come into a little bit of a deeper twist here. Yes, squeezing out this whole solar plexus and heart area. Relax the arms down alongside the body. Good. On an inhale breath, we're going to reach the arms forward and up. And then as you exhale, relax and slowly turn the body over to the right and relax the arms down. So the forearm of that left hand or forearm are on the outside of the right thigh. Good. Press into your right thigh. Lift the chest, keep your tall spine, and just slowly gaze over that right shoulder. Moving the head to the right, moving the eyes to the right. Breathe into your belly. Massage out that colon and intestines and stomach on the side. And then exhale, relax, and slowly come back forward. Good. And gently uncross. And let's just do that on the other side. Final pose here for the day. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, lean forward. Grab behind your left knee. Inhale, hug that thigh into your belly, or you can keep the toe on the floor. If you're here, circle the ankle, the foot. Yeah, if you're on the floor, just rock side to side. And then reverse, opposite direction. Good. And then find your legs for your hip opener. So either leg on top of the right, this left leg on top of the right, or you're crossed at your ankles. You can also have the outside of the foot on top of that right foot. Yeah. So you decide where you want to be, where it feels good on this side. It could feel different on this side. And take a breath in, lift the heart, lift the chin. Feel that stretch already on that left hip. And then exhale, press your heart forward. And then relax your head down. You can close your eyes and find a few breaths here. Inhaling and just releasing the stress with each exhale breath. Reducing the anxiety with each exhale breath. Yeah. When we're anxious, we tend to breathe very shallow and fast. Right, so extending that exhale breath helps to get rid of that. Good. Then when you're ready, slowly press into your right foot to float the body back up. And then either just simply cross here. You can stay crossed at your ankles, either one. Keep a nice tall spine, so reach those shoulders back. It's amazing how many times we find ourselves coming forward again, right? And reminding ourselves that we have to lift the heart and stretch the shoulders back. Good. And then if it's available to you, reach your arms forward and up. Take a nice big breath in. As you exhale, relax and turn over to the other side, and then just relax your arms down. Now the right forearm or hands are on the outside of the left thigh. Find your tall spine, lift your chin up slightly, and slowly look over to the left. Pressing into that right arm or hand, into that thigh, and just breathe. belly, find that massage. And when you're ready, relax the body, bring your head forward, bring your body back forward along with that. Good, and uncross here. Nice work, everyone. So we're gonna scoot back into your chair. If you have laying down, Shavasana in your practice, feel free to lay down as well. Yeah, good. So get yourself making sure that your back feels supported, you're warm enough, right? And we're gonna end here with, let's do another mudra. This is another mudra to direct, really good for stress, relieving stress and anxiety. So we're gonna take our pointer finger on both hands, just curl it in towards the pad of your thumb. And then the tip of your thumb and the two middle fingers meet. And your pinky finger just stays forward and you rest your hands onto your lap. Pinky finger for me actually curls in, right, a little bit. This is just a Hridaya Mudra, which again addresses the energy into that heart space. Let's close our eyes. Let's take 3 breaths here in this mudra. Yeah, so taking a nice breath in, fill up the belly and the heart. And breathe out and relax. And again, breathing in, belly, heart. Relax. Knowing that this mudra is sending that signal to the heart to say, open up, expand your compassion, your love. Yeah. And relax. On the exhale breath, then relax the body. Release the mudra and just let your fingers fan open. And relax. Begin to relax now from head to toe. And let's just take another breath in through the nose. Feel the air going into your nostrils. And as you exhale, feel the air exiting the nostrils. And now come to deep relaxation. Yeah. And the shoulders relax. The arms, hands, fingers. Relax the heart, the belly, hips, legs, feet, toes. Whole body's relaxed now. Heart is relaxed now. Expanding compassion and love and hope. Bring your awareness to any thoughts and just allow them to come and go. Allow the thoughts to expand and get big. As big as the earth. this biggest space. And notice the bigger you allow them to get, the faster they disperse. Let go of all of your efforts. Simply relax. Relax. Feel free to stay here. Allow yourself to stay here for as long as you like in this relaxed state. Notice how you feel. And if you choose now to slowly come back into this space, just begin to wiggle the body, move the body however you'd like. Slowly waking yourself up as slow as possible. Yeah. Wiggling toes and fingers. And then coming back to stillness. Bringing your hands one more time into Anjali Mudra. Floating your elbows out. Pressing into your palms gently and resting your hands onto your heart. Opening up that heart. Compassion, self-expression. Yeah. Let go. Take a nice big breath in. Feel the heart rise. And as you exhale, drop your forehead to your fingertips. In closing, practice today with this. For every minute you are angry or afraid, you lose 60 seconds of happiness. Ralph Waldo Emerson. When you're feeling ready and complete, your own pace, in your own time, begin to flutter the eyes open as you lift your head. And I thank you all for coming today and opening up your hearts and connecting to this air element that is surrounding us each and every day. And just feeling better, hopefully. Have a lovely rest of your day. Namaste.